Well, this morning we are heading halfway across the world to East Africa, to the country of Kenya. Devon recently went there to help a Washington-based nonprofit.
Yeah, we're going to go there by way of the story. Devon actually went there himself. Yeah. So Devon, tell us about this story.
Oh, it was a great trip. It's one that I want to do again. It's eye-opening. It's amazing. I mean, there's so many adjectives I could use. We were there to help out my dad's nonprofit that he started a couple years ago called the Boscovet Project. And it helps farmers, families, school children there. So to give you a better idea, here's more about our trip.
The beauty of the land here catches your eye at every turn. And in the southwestern part of Kenya, our eyes were focused on the city of Kisii.
Kisii is one of those areas that, of course, has good rainfall, but the land is very minimal. Basically, here people live on $1 a day.
Nearly everywhere we drove, scenes of poverty dotted the roads. Things we take for granted are a way of life here. For instance, access to clean water. Women and children will spend hours each day walking to and from streams to collect water. And in Kisii, that involves steep hills.
So people struggle a lot with issues of water, to give their animals and other things, and small land to have food to fend for their families. So
this is Lillian Marube, one of the founding members of the Boscovet Project, a non-governmental organization based in Kisii helping those living in the Bosongo area.
It's Bosongo Community Veterinary and Agricultural Project.
The Boscovet Project was started in 2008 to help the farmers provide better care for their animals. Here, animals are a source of income, food, and a status symbol. The project's mission is to also educate farmers on better farming practices.
But as we worked with the farmers,
my dad, Dr. Devon Haskins,
we soon recognized that there were other stumbling blocks.
A retired veterinarian for more than 40 years, heard about the project in 2009 and came to Kenya to check it out.
And we really loved the idea and the people behind the idea here in the Kisii area. And so it was very easy to decide to come back the next year and then the next year. And anyway, it's been 14 years.
In 2013, my dad created the nonprofit in the United States under the same name, a 501c3 to help raise funds. Through those funds, a celebration, blessing a new well, one of 54 in the area that'll bring clean water closer to home. Another 11 are on the way. One of the many ways the money helps out. A different way is farmers can take out microfinance loans to help buy things like seeds for a garden.
So this beautiful garden is a perfect example of the microfinance program.
Yes,
at work.
This is one of the examples of microfinance program.
The vegetables can then be sold at market to help pay back those loans and also provide a source of income. And probably my favorite part of our visit was here at the Boscovet Hope Academy, a Christian-based school that opened in 2013 with just 60 students. And now has more than 300 students in pre-K through 8th grade. From the moment we arrived at the school, kids would run out to greet us. Their faces lighting up as we played with toys outside. And we also watched their minds work as they molded clay and painted on canvas.
We have given hope to the children here. The Boscovet Hope Academy has changed this community fabulously because we are able to give them hope. The kid comes to school knowing that he'll take breakfast, which is not at home. He'll take or she will take lunch, and that could be the last meal. Maybe there's no dinner.
Here, life is loved and relationships are cherished. The community here filled with hope for a better future.
Our visitors, welcome to Kisii.
Oh, it brings back so many memories. So while we were there, we did get our hands dirty. We painted a couple classrooms, planted some avocado trees to help the project become sustainable over the next couple of years. The idea really is to empower those living with poverty, live with hope, and give them a hand up. You know?
It really is one of those things where when you see it and when you visit,
Yeah.
you understand how fortunate we are.
Really.
It puts everything into perspective.
You're talking about getting your hands dirty. I mean, there are a lot of things out of that story that are memorable, but the women carrying that water back to the village with 5 gallons of water on their head.
Yes.
You said you tried this and you got, go ahead, explain.
I was wet pretty much within 2 seconds. I asked her if I could do it. Lillian, who was there, kind of translated and helped me with it. But I took it, put it on my head, and right away, like I had water splashing down. And they wear like a little towel, you know, to help balance it. But yeah, she put it on, walked up the hill, no problem. Me, I stood on a flat road, put it on my head, and it was...
They do it because that's considered to be lighter, or it's easier to carry that way?
I think you just kind of freeze the hands up, and it's, yeah.
Wasn't easy for him to carry that way. My goodness, Devin, incredible story. And I know
you.
it's also your dad's at the center of it also. I know you're
Yes.
super proud of him.
Yep. Yeah, I am. We just actually held a big